Uber uses other people's cars to make money.
So the gentleman went on to say that Uber uses other people's cars, Airbnb uses other people's houses, banks use other people's money, businesses use other people's labor to obtain money, and their link, like what they all have in common, is low risk. And I was kind of shocked when I finished watching that video and like I looked at the comments and I didn't see anyone mention this, but I guess I get his initial landing point, but it's not low risk, right? Like it's more leverage. In fact, every single person or entity mentioned there took a huge risk to begin this. Not the biggest fan of Uber, but they took a risk being like, hey, like we see an opportunity, a gap here where people need to get places a lot faster and a lot better than taxis can do so at the moment. Let's create this ride sharing app where also we are creating self-employment income for these drivers where they're now able to leverage tax strategies to do. I can go on and on. Same thing with Airbnb. Airbnb unlocked short-term rentals, which is like the biggest tax hack of the last decade or two. So we also have to look at it from a sense of, I want to be nuanced right here, right? It's not a matter of low risk because risks are definitely being taken here. But what we're seeing is leverage, which in a world of tax, which by the way, if you're wondering what is man always talk about tax, I'm a CPA, I talk about tax every day. But in a world of tax, leverage is how you are able to grow your wealth, leverage tax strategies while increasing your income, and no longer trade your time for money.